My name is Robert Laws, and I'm going to rough in sand. This thing here is not a lot I need to take off, but I'm going to get to it. Here we go. So first, I'm going to grab my little rasp here. I'm going to take just enough off, just like so. Just like that. All right, while I do this, rough this in some. I'm going to pause video. All right, so I've taken that down about as far as I want to go. And I'm going to take my little, 100 grit sandpaper and kind of go over that little spot right there. Just a little bit more. All right, while I work that in, I'm going to pause the video. All right, here's my information one more time. And I went ahead and already bumped it up to, I worked it from 100 to 120 to 150 crayon sandpaper. And I think I have it pretty smooth. I don't see any tool marks in the material here. I need to next go ahead and start roughing in this side here, the back side of the lock, and the front side of the lock, and of course the top here, okay, where this tang is. Let me rough that in and get that sanded, and I'll get back to you. Let me pause it. All right, I went ahead and smoothed this in pretty good here. Got my vise. All right, it's pretty smooth. As you can see, I knocked all that out. And that's pretty flush. Right there, that's pretty smooth. All right, so next, I want to work on the bottom side of this, get this flushed out pretty good. And I'm going to pause the video while I do so. All right, let's go ahead and get my 100 grit. Show a little bit of my process here, what I'm doing. There's not enough to use my rasp. It's just enough to just get in there with this little piece of sandpaper and just get it really good. So, while I do that, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and also remove my cover here for my trigger so I can get that really good right there. All right, I went ahead and smoothed all that in, as you see. All that's pretty smooth. This point. All right, this is pretty smooth. I went ahead and took everything off here besides the barrel. So next I'm going to take off this barrel here, and I'm going to go along the outside, and I'm going to true up the top. All right. All right, I'm just going and blowing off my work now. Yes, I have a little light sander here. I decided to hit the high spots here a little bit. Just a little bit with that sander right there. Now I'm going to get this old, change out this 150 grit and get some more right here. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll pause the video. All right, so you caught me finished truing up the rest of this with my little wooden block here. I have a scrap piece of material I have laying around. I had that 120 grit sandpaper here. Actually, no, yep, it's 120. I'll get my 150 out right here and put the finish touches on it. I got this just about where I want it. Like I said, that 150 will make it just right. Make it just right. Let me work on that. It's smooth as butter. All right, and the next thing I'm going to do, it sure has a little bit of a lip on it. Okay, the little cap piece, I'm going to bring it down with my little metal file right here. We're going to bring it down just like so. Okay. Alright, I'll pause the video while I do that. Alright, I got that lip knocked down really good here. I'm going to go ahead and put my barrel in here. Make sure that it fits right still. It should. I know it's going to, but I always like to see what it looks like. That's pretty good and snug. Pretty good. Still. That's good. Alright, we move my barrel and pause with. Alright, as for rough sand up here, I got to about 150 grit. I believe that you should go as far as you can with sandpaper. Make it smooth as glass. But in this video, it's only going to be a rough sand. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to knock down this a little bit because it has been touched. So I'm going to flip my barrel over here, or my stock over. And I'm going to hit this a little bit. And then I'm going to knock down these corners right here on this end here where this end cap is, just a taste, so they're not as sharp. Let me pause the video. Alright, you went and caught me here sanding this channel down a little bit. I brought it down to about 150 grit sandpaper here. Pretty good. I knocked this corner down here so it's not sharp. And let me get my old blower here and blow it off, my air gun. Alright, so that's a lot better. I'm going to work this down a little bit further with my 150 right here. Take it, just run it over like that. Get that good round edge to it. Support your work here. Just a taste. So if it moves, that's something steady to go down on. See how I'm doing that right there? Nice smooth surface. A natural curve to it from the sandpaper. I'll take my air gun and blow it off one more time. And that right there, I think, has this assignment. I've got a good smooth finish to 150 grit. I don't see any high spots anywhere. I don't see any rough spots. Well, pay attention next week when I finish this sanding up. And one more time, this is my information. This is me. Thank you so much for watching.